everyone, and welcome to the It's All for Love podcast. I'm your host, Cheryl Mazza, the Healing Dancer. This podcast is all about Michael Jackson and how he continues to inspire love in the world. You're going to hear personal stories from other Michael Jackson fans of inspiration and the profound ways in which his message of love has touched their hearts and lives. Whether you are a lifelong fan of Michael Jackson or you are just learning about him, this podcast invites you to discover the timeless magic of Michael Jackson and the remarkable bond that he shares with his fans across all generations. So join us as we honor his legacy and explore the power of love through his enduring spirit and still present energy. So in this episode, I'm speaking with my Michael Jackson BFF, Tarin Jefferson. I thought that this would be the perfect episode to launch the podcast with, as Tarin and I have been friends for many years, and we do all things Michael Jackson together here in New Jersey, and, outside of New Jersey too, but she is definitely my Michael Jackson BFF. So in this episode, Tarin tells her personal stories about how she discovered Michael and how he has impacted her life and continues to spread the love in her world. So I hope that you enjoy my first episode of It's All for Love. Please make sure that you like and subscribe, especially if you're watching on YouTube. And also, if you're listening on another major podcast platform, please make sure that you subscribe there as well. And of course, I would really love it if you left me a review. I am always looking for more guests to have on my podcast. So if you are interested or know anybody that's interested, please reach out to me on social media if you follow me on social media. Or you can email me at mjitsallforlove@gmail.com. All the information, of course, will be in the show notes, so you can go there to get all of that and reach out to me. Also, please note that in this podcasting is new to me. So I'm still learning, and there are a few audio mishaps in this episode. So I wasn't able to edit them out. I just wanted to make note of that. Don't come at me for it, okay? I'm sure I'll get better as I go. Thank you again for listening or for watching, and I hope that you enjoy the episode. It's all for love. Hello and welcome to It's All for Love podcast.
Woo-hoo! Yay!
This is my very first episode.
So exciting.
Yes. And today I have my BFF Tarin Jefferson.
Hello, hello.
We're doing obviously in person.
Yes.
She's also my Michael Jackson BFF.
Get it.
So Tarin and I have known each other since high school.
Yes.
Right? I was going to say way back in the day, but that would give away our
okay,
age.
we'll say just since high school.
Since high school.
Yeah. Could have been yesterday.
Right. Could have been. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So we both love Michael Jackson so very much, so it's only fitting to have you as my first interview, as my first guest. So Tarin is from Marlton, New Jersey.
Yes.
And right now she's studying to become a functional nutrition counselor.
That's it.
So exciting. So I'll give you all the deets on how you can follow her, get in touch with her. She does some seminars, and we just learned about some gut health and the liver, so it's some really good stuff to stay healthy, get healthy. Yeah, so let's get into it. Anything else you want to say about yourself?
No.
No? Okay.
Not really.
All right. Well, first, tell me how you discovered Michael. When did he strike you in the heart?
So, as a kid, because my parents are children, they were born in the 50s, and so therefore they're children of the 60s and 70s. They obviously encountered Michael and then brought them into me, my sister, my brother's lives, as they should, as anyone should, because he's amazing. When we were younger, they would play his music all the time. My mom told me about I think a concert that she went to for the Jackson 5, and she was just in love with little Michael.
Lucky is she.
Yeah, I know. So she was, she always loved little Michael. Just dancing on stage and he would do his thing. She would always talk about him. But yeah, as a kid, it was my first taste of Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5, and then it just evolved into keeping up with him and everything he would put out. So
okay.
yeah.
Do you remember any moments from like a child when you would like hear his music or be anywhere, or like anything that comes to mind?
You know, I mean, a lot of times we would just play like some of his newer stuff. I think when he came out with Dangerous, we would just like play that on repeat.
Okay.
And just like go crazy with the songs, you know, just sing and dance, and then of course there was music videos back then, so
Right.
like remember the time was like getting it. Woo! Yes. So yeah, just I mean, there's no specific thing. He was just always like an underlying current
there
in the the house.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah. And then when you finally learn about him, it's just like that connection, that heart connection, right? Yeah. I hear you. So how has Michael inspired you throughout your life?
Well, I mean, he's all about love. So he's a constant reminder for me to like stay in that love space, and being able to share him with my kids now kind of helps me stay in that love space. You know, when they're getting on my nerves, I'm like, oh, let's play some Michael. Let's play some Michael. Let's get some love in here.
Yeah.
Some feel good. And just the fact that they love him so much just inspires me to keep it going, you know, and just like push, because there's so much of his music that they likely haven't heard yet. I mean, there's probably some stuff that I haven't heard, but so there's always something else to share. But he inspires me to keep that love present.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that. And I love that, like, today's kids all love Michael just as much as we do.
I know. It's so crazy.
Right? Yeah.
So crazy.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love it. I love to see, like, little kids just dancing to Michael Jackson. There's, like, this little kid on social media. I cannot remember his name. The video's been shared with me several times.
Oh, okay.
He's probably, like, I don't know, 10 to 12 years old. And he can freaking dance like Michael. Like, he's amazing. I can't even dance like Michael.
You know what? Another thing that does stand out actually is my little cousin. Well, he's not little anymore. He's grown. But when we were little, he was obsessed. I mean, he still loves Michael, but he was obsessed with Michael. And that he would do the dances. And every time we would go to Baltimore, we'd be like, Josh, come on, do this, do that. Come on, moonwalk. And to the point where at my mom's, was it maybe her 60th birthday? So like almost 10 years ago. So he's grown. I have video of him. Like, we played a song so that Josh at 30 something would do Michael Jackson moves and dance like Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yes.
So he still does it.
He still does it.
I love him.
He still does it. Yes.
I love him.
All the words, and he would just do all the movements and everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It was always a great time.
Me and him need to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he know Thriller?
I'm pretty sure he does. His favorite song is Lady of My Life.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He doesn't love that song.
I know. I know. It's such a good one. He's like, you know, I just love how, like, you know, like, and you can hear him cry. It's just like so much feeling in it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. I was gonna say the song that always people want me to do, like at weddings. They always play Thriller at a wedding. Okay, I love Thriller.
Thriller is great.
But Thriller is not a great wedding song. Okay, just putting it out there for the DJs.
Right.
Unless it's specifically requested, so you do Thriller dance, because then I'm all dressed up in like a nice dress for a wedding. Right. And they're like, "Come on, Cheryl, do Thriller." I don't look like a zombie right now.
I remember that when I renew my vows.
Yeah.
I'll play Thriller just for you.
Thanks. So I'll perform the wedding vows or when you renew them and do Thriller.
That's it.
That sounds good. Awesome. Have you had any Michael Jackson synchronicities? You know how I tell you about mine?
Yes.
Yeah. Does anything come to mind?
So actually I think it was last week, we went to a health expo, and I was going to leave, and I forgot something and left the car running, and there was a song on, and then I went back in the house to get whatever I forgot. And I got back in the car, and as soon as I got back in the car and started on my way, I don't even remember what song it was.
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs.
Me too.
Butterflies. And I can't believe we couldn't remember. But yes, Butterflies, because I love Butterflies. Hello. Was playing. And I'm like, I'm on my way to see Cheryl. Michael's playing. We're doing a health expo. Thank you, Michael. Give me the energy.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And Butterflies is like, it's such a random song.
It is. It's
Come
not
on, like,
right.
You know, because usually it's Billie Jean,
right?
Thriller.
It's like the classics.
You know, yeah, PYT, like all that stuff is what you hear on the radio.
Yeah.
But it's just, I love one that's like just a random song.
That's a good one.
I love that. Yeah, that happens all the time to me.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song if you had to pick one?
If I had to pick one,
It's hard to pick one.
It's very hard to pick one. So for now, I'm gonna say Earth Song.
Okay.
Yeah, Earth Song is like,
yeah.
It's just, it kind of fills you up.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Earth Song.
That's what I love about Michael's music. It's so like, the energy is just so intense.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
still
to this day. It's
right.
So intense.
Right.
You can feel every note, every
yes.
every Shimon or every
right. Every single one.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your favorite short film / music video?
No. Okay. Smooth Criminal.
Okay.
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal, like by itself, or like Moonwalker?
No, Moonwalker.
Okay,
like
the whole,
the whole
movie.
Give me all of it. Give me every last drop. Yes.
Yes.
Moonwalker, the whole thing.
I just watched that not too long ago.
I haven't seen it in a while.
But
it's like
again.
one that kind of like, I think it was besides Thriller, which is, I mean, really just like the music video is not really much of a short film, but Moonwalker was probably the first video or short video film that I've seen ever,
right?
Like of that kind. So it kind of like, it stays with me. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. There's like a whole backstory and all this whole thing. And I was like, oh my God, it's like a movie. I'm like, all right, let me get my popcorn and then we're going to get some good music. Like it was the first one that I've ever seen like that from any artist. So yeah.
That is such a good one.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's all perfect. All right. Well, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
What do you want the world to know about Michael Jackson?
I just want them to know him. Because if you start with knowing him, you'll be so filled with love. That is very simple. Find one song and you'll fall down a rabbit hole and just be filled with love. So
amen. Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And him as a person.
As a person.
Not just as the entertainer.
Right.
Yes,
right.
The humanitarian, him as a person.
Yes.
Even though we don't know him like
you can't
physically, or we never met him. It's just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just
start with a song and then go deeper and find out about him, the things that he stood for, the things that he did. He's so great.
I know.
I have no other way to, he's amazing. He's awesome. He's great. It's so easy to be happy.
Right.
And joyful with his music.
Yeah.
No matter which song it is, something's going to ring true for you from any song that he has. And he just lifts your spirit.
Right.
So easily.
I know anytime I'm in a bad mood or I'm having a bad day, my husband's always like, you listen to Michael Jackson all the time.
Yeah.
Because it keeps me in a high vibe.
Right.
And it keeps my energy up. And if I'm upset, sad, angry, whatever it is, I just put on Michael and I'm good to go.
Yeah. He takes care of it.
Yeah. He just doesn't get it. It's okay.
It's okay.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do too.
Doesn't have to get it. It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And his music is so healing. And just like when you were saying that, I was thinking about how a lot of his songs today are just so relevant in what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
You know, like Another Part of Me, like every time I hear that song, I just feel like he's talking about now.
Right.
Or They Don't Care About Us, you know? Oh my God. Like, it's timeless. It's timeless.
Completely timeless. That is the perfect. He is timeless. He's very much, yes. Look at him back
I know.
there.
Look at him.
What up, Michael?
Hey, baby. How you doing?
Come back to us.
Yes.
Yes, he's amazing. He's definitely timeless is like the perfect word.
Yeah.
For him, his music, you know. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, that's it. If there's anything else you can think of you want to say? I mean, I know we could talk for hours about Michael.
We could.
But maybe we'll have Tarin back.
I'll come back.
And I'll have more questions.
We can talk some more.
You know.
I love it.
We can never talk enough.
I'll probably have another favorite song because I have many other
favorite
songs.
What season you're in.
Right.
What mood you're in.
Plenty other favorite songs. It's so hard to pick just one because all of them are just so great. So I'll definitely have another one. Yeah.
And I know when you see this episode, it's going to be long after, but tonight we're going to a Michael Jackson thing because she is my Michael Jackson BFF. And we always doing the MJ shows and everything together. So we're excited.
Very excited.
Getting our dance on.
Oh, yes. For sure. For sure.
Oh, show.
Can't wait.
Yes. All right. Well, it's all for love.
All for love.
It's all for love. Have an amazing day. Keep dancing your dance.
Amen.
And we love you.
Love you.
See you next time. Bye for now.
Outro music.